We just found a bunch of blackberries along the canal here.
If losing yourself in new territory can be what discovers yourself, then maybe we need a little less plans, charts, graphs, dates, and more finding with emotion and feeling, with your heart and soul, not your fingers, unless it's on a map, of course. Stick to maps. When you go far and deep and discover technology doesn't work beyond city limits, you'll learn how primitive and scared people actually are. Appreciate what you have, but also know when to disconnect from it. That's the liver.
Liver, beef.
How's it looking? Are you hungry, Cassandra? She always turns her head sideways when she's hungry, and then when she's thirsty, she licks her lips. Does that smell good, Cassandra? We figured she'd like the liver better cooked because she's used to it dehydrated.
So we're gonna smoke it.
Well, yeah, we're gonna smoke it. More or less cook it. It's pretty hot fire.
Liver jerky.
Yeah, she likes the liver jerky.
Look how crunchy
it
that
cooked
is.
over the fire real nice. Yeah, shatter that up, and we even tried it. It's not bad, but it's livery for sure.
It's livery. But they're just good treats for her.
It's really good smoked, but she loves them as treats.
Look, you just go like this.
And you can put some in her food. Is it completely dry?
Yep. I mean, it's paper.
That's good, so it doesn't need to be refrigerated.
Nope.
Just keep it sealed.
It's like fruit. What do you call that? Fruit leather. This might not be completely yet.
Yeah, you make it completely dry.
Here, can you put this back in? What about all this?
Good morning, girl. Good morning. You a good morning, girl?
something about sleeping on the ground that sucks the pee right out of you. Hands in the bathroom. Easy there, girl.
My special girl.
Stayed on all night. Oh goodness. Fire. Time to start a fire. Somebody's already canoeing.
A force of many New England vampires were always buzzing around the bend. They would suck the blood from our faces and give us spotty legs.
Ooh, Cassandra, you gotta bite it. There you go. Yeah, you're making a mess. Alright, okie dokie. Well, I'm sitting on the side of the road here. Anne's behind me. We're on a pull off, so we're nice and far off the road. Just going down the 90 west towards the Berkshires. It's been a lot of hill, so the car started to get hot. I think it might be a little bit low on antifreeze. I put some water in it, or in the reservoir, not inside the radiator because it's just too hot right now. So we're just waiting for, it's 1:14. We're just waiting for the car to cool down some, and then we'll be on our way. We're like 15 miles away. I started to smell it, and I could see that the car was getting warm. It was pretty warm, so luckily there was a pull-off. Well, I don't know what the hell is going on. I tried to get up the road a little bit further, but it just overheated again, and I had to turn the car off a couple times and coast. But there wasn't much to coast because it's all basically uphill for some reason. It's 1:39 now. It's gonna be a while before I can even open up this radiator. I feel like it needs fluid. I have a brand new radiator. There's no reason why I should have any issues with this.
Every time I take it to a mechanic to have something fixed, there's always something else that needs to be fixed right afterwards.
Oh, look. The car didn't blow up. That's good. Just ran it on the red for a little bit. I have a little bit of water I can put in the radiator, hopefully. So it's really frustrating because there's no place to pull off. I pulled off on some construction zone. And this road is busy, and it's not letting up. It took a while just to get back out onto the road. I was starting to overheat waiting for the cars to go by, so I had to stop and back up and wait a little bit longer. This is stressful. It's gonna be so much better when we can get in this hotel. It smells like antifreeze burnt on my motor. Oh, all right, we made it. It's 2:15. My car just needed some water in the radiator. It was low. It was low on fluid.
This hotel would help us recharge right when we needed it the most. Sleepless nights and car malfunctions can run a toll on your mental stamina. Even Cassandra knows what needs to be done for feeling good later.
Baby bird. Baby bird. There she goes. You did it! You do it like a big girl. Do you want some smoked liver?
If I like liver, this would be an amazing treat to have. You did such a good girl. Eyes?
Good eyes. There you go.
So yeah, about 20 minutes is what it takes. And then she's smacking her lips now.
Yes, you did it, big girl.
4th? Let's see what the date is. 7th. Today is August 7th. Sunday. It's 10:15 in the morning. Anne's doing laundry and I'm giving Cassandra her much needed bath. She's been in heat. She still is kind of in heat, so she's been a little stinky. She licks herself, so then her face starts to smell like her bottom. And now she's all cleaned up. Nails done. She still has some sap on her. We gotta get off of some alcohol. But you did a good girl, Cassandra. You gonna lay out there and get some sun now? You gonna lay on your dirty carpet? Oh, don't get stung. It's just a leaf. What's that, man? You're waiting for Cassandra? What's the name of this movie? Irish Jam? Irish Jam with Eddie Griffin. Yeah, he wins a poetry contest and essentially wins ownership of a bar in Ireland. Yeah, it's funny, they didn't realize he'd be black. I had a feeling that if I started playing this movie, it might rain because the one comment said it's a good rainy day movie.
Yeah.
Some days were extremely hot and muggy until it would finally rain. Mid-August would have days where it's hot in the sun, but then chilly in the shade.
There's mommy. Little mommy. Mommy. Look.
Looks like maybe a porcupine had fallen out of a tree or something. We're in the Berkshire Mountains, and man, the mosquitoes are bad. We're just turning around and head back, and I saw this.
I don't want to smell it, but see if I can take a couple of these. Oh man, they're brittle. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody may have already taken the bigger ones. Come on, Sandra.
August 10th, it's Wednesday. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon. You have to keep moving or these mosquitoes, they'll get you on the other side of your shirt. And we spray it up too. Should have brought the spray. Dang it. Even if you spray, yeah, they still bite you.
Gonna give up a quarter?
No, you better grab it. That was $20 worth.
Oh my god. Oh, they're
Tokens?
tokens.
Oh no.
No, they're not tokens. They're dollar each.
Oh, okay, the
Look
dollar?
at that. That's so cool.
Wow.
I haven't had a dollar coin in a long time.
Wow. Do they give you any
How do you eat it?
It's right in the cup.
What'd you get? Cookies and cream?
Banana split.
$5. $4.50.
$5 for this, yeah. Baby, you gotta hurry up. My ice cream is melting. No, you have to enter the letter.
Oh. What's the difference between doing cookies and cream? Ooh, a lot of people get the one I like. Look at the suction on that thing.
I know, what if it drops where it's supposed to drop? There it goes. Congratulations.
Welcome to 2022.
It's melted. Interesting. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, that's good. It's pretty good. It's worth it. It's a little bit.
There she is.
Alright, we are leaving this place. Well, we're gonna go to this registration first and she's gonna figure out what the charges are. Cassandra's been really upset all morning, and actually yesterday evening when we started packing, she started to get that feeling. She knew that something was happening. She knew that we were on her. Oh, that's better. Good luck. It's 10 o'clock. Checkout was at 10 o'clock. We've been here 20 days. We're actually going back to Pillsbury State Park, and we want to see, because it's on our way up to the White Mountains. We're going to drive through Keene, and I checked my car this morning. The radiator was full of fluid and the reservoir was empty, so I filled up the reservoir and I have extra water in the back just in case if anything funny goes down. The tolls here are funny. You don't actually pay in toll, which I like doing in New Hampshire because the people are super friendly and they give dogs treats, and here they send you a bill in the mail and then you have to take that invoice number and then pay online, which is kind of a hassle. It's like a $2 payment, but we're gonna avoid it, save like $5, but still probably end up paying that $5 in fuel. At least we'll see. Something seeing it. Well, that's good. There weren't any charges other than the ones we made.
Is your radio on?
Oh no, I forgot. You gotta check the batteries on that. I think I'm looking good. Roger that, Tango. All right then, pork belly. Can you hear me? Yeah, we have to. I'm pretty much, I got enough gas to get there, I think. I know, you're a quarter tank. Okay, what's the route we're taking?
Right on Meadow Street. We're avoiding the toll road, so we're gonna go for the scenic route.
Yeah.
It's gonna add 30 minutes to our drive, but
it's all good. It'll probably be a lot of farmland.
yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Alrighty, pork belly, you ready?
Right behind you.
Yippee-ki-yay. I love the sound of a muffler on the edge of its existence. Okay, here we go. Starting to get warm again. I don't know why. I must not have enough fluid in it. It's not leaking antifreeze. Could be thermostat. It needs to be replaced, but I don't know. We're not quite into New Hampshire yet. We're northwest Massachusetts right now.
the 91. Yeah, we're on the 91 now, heading north. It took a while to find a gas station for Nan. And then by the time we found it, we both had to pee really bad, and of course the gas station didn't have restrooms, so then we had to drive like another 30 miles before we had the opportunity to even go to the bathroom. I'm just gonna turn my AC off. Turn on my heater. Oh yeah, that helped significantly. Just dropped. But now I gotta put the windows down. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep you updated as we progress north. So far it's so good, all smooth as long as the car doesn't overheat. Not a lot of places to pull off. Alright, there's a parking area 1 mile away. We're just gonna pull off and wait it out. Hopefully I can maybe put some more water in it to figure out what's going on. See, I don't think it's leaking. Maybe it's the thermostat, but we're gonna figure that out here real soon. Ignore the check engine light, that comes with the exhaust falling apart. Well, here's the deal. I'm thinking it's the thermostat. It's something that I can replace myself. However, when I was living in LA, somebody stole all of my socket wrenches and tools out of my car one time. So I don't have the essentials that I need, or a place to do it, really. Until we move back in September 6th, and that's still a couple weeks away. As long as I can keep the heat down on this car by stopping, filling it up with water when I need to, it should be okay. At least for today. I'm gonna let it cool down. It's 12:30 right now. I'm gonna let it cool down for about 15 minutes. Open it up, see if it needs water. I'm hoping it's not the thermostat. I'm hoping it just needs water. The mechanic just didn't put enough fluid in it. I can't put a different antifreeze in it now because I'm not supposed to mix antifreeze in that specific radiator. I don't know if you can really do that in any radiator, but that's what it says on it itself. So I'm trying not to lose my pool. At least there's a cool off here and it didn't get too hot. Last time it got super stressful because the car was getting excessively hot and there was no place to pull off. And it was a really busy road. A senior German Shepherd just got out of the car to go to the bathroom. Hopefully we find a camp spot too. Definitely gonna have a camping spot close by. If not, we're gonna have to keep driving around. Hopefully it doesn't get too mountainous for the rest of the trip, because it's going up the hills really heats it up. Putting the heater on helps, but not enough. It still makes me nervous. I guess we left it at about 10:30. We've already been going a couple hours. We've got about another hour, I would say. Still have heat, so I don't think the thermostat is stuck wide open. If it was stuck wide open, I wouldn't have heat. The coolant would just be constantly circulating around the engine instead of being regulated by the thermostat. Let's see if I can do this without getting sprayed.
fluid. Where's it all going? That's the question.
Our mistakes and confusion today benefit us tomorrow. Like other old-timers, I threw wrenches at this same car crisis many years ago. With my past knowledge, this latest experience had me convinced of the worst, yet deep down, I knew there were a few inches for hope.
Man, I swear, I put that much in it before. Where's it all going? Unless he hardly put any in there. See if it starts to suck down any of this water. Put some more in there.
It's almost like he didn't bleed the system when he put the radiator in here. Let's see if it's getting warm. Nope, it's staying down. That's good. That's good.
That looks like a good spot, I think. Doesn't seem like it's sucking any more down. That's kind of high, but
Alright, I think we'll give that a try. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's ride. Hopefully this thing was just low on fluid.
it's still a little bit warm. Maybe not. I think it's alright. Let's get moving. That'll probably help cool it down. Hopefully it's just not all uphill from here. Woo-wee!
Okay, it's 2 o'clock. I managed to keep the car cool enough to get to Pillsbury State Park. You know, I had to come back and check to see if they cut those trees down. Let's hope that they have a spot available for us. It's going to be interesting to see if they cut that tree down. It's been a couple months now, 3 months, I guess. All right, well, we lucked out. We got actually the same site that we had the last time, site number 9. 21, the one that I wanted before, somebody just took. They had a site available along the water, but I'm afraid there wouldn't be any. From what I can remember, there's not really any trees there. At least campsite 9, we're kind of backed up to the woods, so we can gather sticks and we'll be able to hang a tarp if we need to. It's first come, first served, so if we decide to stay longer than one night, we will. The woman working the desk remembered us, of course, the 2 black Hondas from California. And then I could see the woman who is the manager or does the maintenance in the park. She was up there on her break or something. Just had a little scowl on her face. Alright, number 9. We'll have to go for a walk later to check out site 21. 9's wooded, I like it.
We got a bus next to us. That'd be good. Actually.
Well, the bench is not in the same spot. Yeah, not that it's in a bad spot, but I kind of like it over here because it's more private where it was. I don't remember all these rocks being here, but I guess that makes sense. Table was there. See, I would have picked the one along the water, but I was afraid that there wouldn't be any spots for a tarp, and I like how we can actually get wood in the woods here. Yeah, they're gonna be crappy here too, but
Cassandra, do you remember this spot?
did you see the girl taking a break up in the corner?
Yeah,
That was
she
her.
just staring at us.
Yeah,
Crazy that you remember those.
she had a smug look on her face even then.
I'm gonna have a beer.
Yeah, me too.
dirty, wet rope. Well, aren't we just glad we didn't pick this site, the site that we would have picked along the water? It's pretty much right where you would put your tent, right there. That's a big dead tree. I have some strange feeling that she did not cut these trees down. What do you think? What are the chances she cut these trees down?
I don't know. I have no confidence, that's for sure.
Does she have a conscience?
50-50. Do you think she thinks that we're back just to check on that? Because we asked.
I was gonna say maybe she'll cut it down like tomorrow.
Because I asked to go on that. Good. I asked to go on that site, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that site just got taken."
So what happens if I go up here and the trees are still like that? I'm gonna tell the people if the trees are like that.
I know, because man,
I feel guilty alone. Yeah.
One wrong
gust of
direction
wind.
of the wind blowing it.
The wind takes down healthy trees all the time,
We don't know
and there's
how we
standing
can-
dead trees in a lot of the sites. It's just up to whoever works here to take care of that.
You think they're filming? Like that's their daughter and stuff?
No, these people get hired by the state. Okay, the moment of truth.
Probably was in June because 4th of July, so 2.5 months.
No, it was before Mount Scutney, right?
Okay, so that was June
Or no, was that?
4th.
Anyhow.
Anyhow. Anyhow.
Our instincts were correct.
Let's remove this.
Miss Lady Boss did not take care of the trees. And the senior couple who are staying in the site happen to have their tent right in front of the trees.
Where the tree is.
Yeah.
They should at least I don't know, maybe they warned them. They should at least warn the people like, hey,
They're not. How many people camped there this year? It's not like she doesn't have a chainsaw. She was moving brush when we were here before. This place just gives me the willies because of that. Like, and I can see it when I look at her. She kind of something dark about her presence.
It'll just be one night. We can't stay here another night.
One night.
It's just one night. It's just halfway to our final destination.
Yeah.
Final destination.
Luckily, yeah, final destination. We've got some dead hanging limbs here, but nothing too severe to have to worry about. Nothing that's going to be over our tent that I can see.
It's not good to drink your beer while you're walking because it loses its carbonation, so it ends up being tasty.
What are you talking about? Is that mine or yours?
That's yours. This is mine.
Try the one for adults. This place is swarming with dragonflies. Well, they don't look like much, but Ann and I just tried one randomly, thinking it would be the most bitter thing in the world, but it actually tasted like a Honey Crisp. It was sweet and crispy and worth going back and grabbing some more. Most of them were rotten. There's a lot on the tree. I guess I could have tried and grabbed a couple off the tree, but I was looking on the ground mostly, and I found these. They're a little, some of them have a little bit of rot on them, but there's enough. Let's try some. Here, Ann, try one. Oh no! That
was a good one that wasn't even bruised yet.
This one.
Can you grab that one, please?
Cassandra's here.
Just try it. I'm sure
Sit.
gotta be careful, don't wipe any of that off spray on it.
Oh, that's what happened.
I think I accidentally did that. Ooh, that was juicy.
Sour, but it's good.
I've never had crab apples that tasted this good. Wow, look at the pink in that. And it actually tastes like it. Try some?
Let me try yours.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's like a lady pink or pink lady. You're biting into that right there. We keep finding fruit and veggies everywhere we go.
Oh yeah, don't bite on the seed.
Oh yeah, you don't want to do that.
I mean, it tastes like apple. Good.
I wonder why this one's so fruitful. There's so many on the tree. If we grab them, they won't be messed up. I grabbed these all off the ground. I'll have to come back. That was a pleasant surprise, though. Don't make your last bite like the worst, nastiest one.
Oh yeah.
Just get a little bit of goodness off that. Keep seeing frogs. Was the last one a good one?
Yeah, it's good. Juicy and sweet. It's not like
Juicy and
the
sweet.
bitter and sour
It's
that
not-
we've been tasting.
Yeah, they usually are. I'm surprised. I've never had crab apples that tasted that good.
To bridge it. You're a cutie pie.
You hungry? Are you a good morning girl? She's been extra patient.
All summer so far, we haven't had such a quiet night. Meaning, the only thing I heard last night was an owl. This morning there was a loon. Cassandra farted a couple times, but it's weird. Usually the birds are really loud before the sun even comes up, and the sun came up and there really aren't any birds. I heard a raven this morning.
I lost my hair tie, so if you find it...
I feel like I was sliding downhill. My pad was a little bit too hard. I had to let some air out of it. My back kind of hurts.
Well, if you would have just left it the way I blew it, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, it would be just fine.
You had to.
I had to.
You just had to. You don't help yourself.
That bus that was next to us left last night at like 9 o'clock.
Weird.
And then
They always do that. Our neighbors always do that. Oh, those people did too.
no, he didn't.
Nobody here.
The other site, so this is 9, that's 10, 11, and then 12 is available. 12 has a big standing dead tree in it. 21 over there has 2 standing dead trees in it. Of course, there's people staying in there.
Good morning girl. Good morning girl.
All right. So long to campsite number 9 and Pillsbury State Park for probably forever.
You're going the wrong way. Yo. You're going the wrong way. There was a guy yelling that at us. Camp host. Yo! I couldn't figure out who the heck was yelling at me. You're going the wrong... Yo! I don't know why she doesn't cut the trees down. I don't know why a lot of the places don't cut the trees down in New Hampshire. We noticed that a lot in New Hampshire campgrounds. Well, run by the state, of course. We don't have enough tax dollars to pay for a chainsaw. Man, I had to put more water in my radiator this morning again, and the reservoir was empty. So I'm hoping this is the last time I have to fill it up. It's not leaking out anywhere. I pray it's not going inside of the engine. Alright, well, it's 11:45. I just pulled off on exit 31 off of 93 North near Woodstock. We just have a little bit further to go, but my car started to heat up again. I don't know why. The reservoir is empty. I have to open up the radiator again and see what's in there. It doesn't seem like it's leaking any. So, I don't know what's going on. I have to see where this antifreeze is going. I have to take it to a shop. I have no idea. This is really getting beyond frustrating. Especially after all the money that we spent on having the cars worked on throughout this entire trip. We've been running into issues and getting those issues resolved, but then right after we fix that issue, something else magically goes wrong. I had to coast it down the road here because it just got too hot. I've been driving, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
The most gorgeous days know how to bring you down if you let it.
I've only come to the conclusion that this thing must be leaking antifreeze somewhere. When I look underneath the car, there's plenty of fluid and it's still actually dripping down from over there. How it's getting over there, I'm not really sure. I don't see any water spots in the oil on the cap. You probably see white spots, but it's not going into the motor, I don't think. God, that would suck if it is. It's going somewhere. The oil seems okay. I just can't tell. Reservoir is low. I gotta open this thing up and check.
Okay, here's the deal. It's 12:05. We're only about an exit or two away from where we want to be. I just put more water in the antifreeze, or I just put more water in the radiator. I think it'll keep it cool enough to get us to the campsite, and then at the campsite I'll be able to look for leaks further. I hope it's a hose leak or something. I can't really find one, but there doesn't seem to be any fluid going into the motor. The oil seems okay, and the radiator liquid isn't brown or anything. I think I want to really take it to a mechanic, but right now what's best I think is just to go to the campsite, and then all the other campsites are close by there, so if we decide to go to a campsite after this one, which we have 2 weeks, we might as well. Luckily they're close enough by where I don't think my car will get overheated. It takes about an hour and a half for it to run out of fluid, and then it overheats. So we have enough to get to the campsite, and I think I'll have enough fluid to get it back to the house on September 6th, which is where I can look at it even further. I don't think it's the water pump. It can't be the thermostat because it's just losing antifreeze, and I see it spraying all underneath the car. So anyhow, that's the plan. Hopefully she doesn't overheat. If she does, I'll just turn it off again. You're a good girl. Okay, well, we made it to Jigger Johnson Campground. We were here before, and the site that we stayed at We stayed at one site. It had a bad tree in it, so then we moved the following night, and then we met Jeff, who was across from us, and we stayed there for a few nights. But we just found a spot in the same campground that's very on its own. And it's near the Swift River, and the bathroom's right over there, and we have the water right there. Some kind of trail leading to something. Must be where everybody pisses. But we don't have any dead trees in this spot. It's almost 1 o'clock. Friday, August 26th. I forgot to pick apples at the last campsite. Hopefully there's some apples available around here somewhere, but if not, there's definitely berries. The raspberries will be ready.
It's 2 o'clock. Looks like we got the tent and the tarp set up just in time. There's some thunder. I don't know how bad this is gonna get, but I'm glad we're ready for it. Well, it's 2 o'clock and it's pretty dark out. I think we're gonna get hit with a lot of rain. We don't have any of the sleep bags or pads or blankets, pillows in the tent yet.
It's so early.
Yeah, it's only 2. It always takes some moving around once it starts raining and you get to see where the water actually goes. But I went into the woods and I found a pine tree and I chopped all the limbs off and I'm using that to support it because it was puddling. And I moved the string over there and it's working pretty well. For the most part, the water runs down the string and I can stand up pretty fine in here now. Kind of handy. I didn't have to do anything. I just put it on a branch and the weight of the tarp is pushing it down. If it gets windy and this picks up, then it'll fall off, but for now it's fine. I don't really need the umbrella. That's just for, I guess I do, because when it sort of, the spray, it prevents the spray from hitting us. Cassandra's just laying in the car, enjoying her time alone. The bench is nice because they don't put the seat all the way to the end, so you can cook right here. We got plenty of room to cook. Oh wow, the trail's pretty thick in there.
Deeper than I remember.
There were some really deep spots when we were tubing. We walked up all this.
Can I have your hair for a second?
Let's walk through here. This is cool.
Cassandra was sleeping in the car, so we left her there. She needs her alone time. There'll be some berries here. Cross over there, that's not deep at all right there. If you wanted a beach. I'm thinking it just keeps going. We never fished this. The Swift River is definitely a lazy river. I don't remember going up this part, but maybe it's a little bit higher.
Well, we walked the water, but we never hiked this area.
I know we walked the water along here, but I think it's a little bit higher.
Oh yeah.
I can see my breath. It's funny, on the way here, on some of the mountains, you could see leaves already changing. End of August.
Autumn is coming.
Autumn is coming. At least we'll be able to see the cottage change from summer to autumn, like we saw it change from winter to spring. This is a nice trail. You can tell people walk this with their tubes. We should have walked this with our tubes instead of walking up the creek. I think we may have wasted a lot of time walking up the creek when we could have just walked up this trail. Unless this just takes you to the water. Some black cherries. Ooh, look at all the...
They're not the right berries.
Yeah,
Cherries?
they're cherries. Yeah.
Bleeding.
Yeah, they are. Look at the water coming off of them is pink. Yeah, these are black cherries.
Wow, I could smell them.
Yeah. There are a ton of cherries here. This is a cherry grove. I found a beach. Well, we can go get her and come back. I almost want to go get another tube from Walmart again and try that all over again. A rainy day in the tube would have been fun.
You just have to be careful where you take it, you know.
Yeah. And we have to, I don't want to bring that cooler. If we do bring the, like we had all of our beers finished before we even started.
Look at this.
Man, we need to fish this. That's something else we have to do. If we decide to stay here for a little while, we should fish this and tube it. I think this was the only campsite where we stayed the longest. Somebody tried to make a trap here.
Oh yeah, this is where we stopped.
And had a break because it just took us a couple minutes just to walk here, but when we were walking through the stream with our tubes, it took forever. The water's warm. Look at the mist. Look at the mist coming through the woods.
That's my sister.
It's almost like smoke. Maybe it is. Maybe the smoke is hanging low. Well, one of the women that came up through the trail earlier, she had a fishing rod in her hand. This is a lot of deep spots.
Okay. Don't stay too long.
Man, I want to get my fishing pole now. Maybe if we bring Cassandra back, I'll just bring my fishing pole. Could be a good time to go fishing. Well, I know one thing, if I get hung up, I'm going to wish I wasn't wearing all my rain gear and I was just in my bathing suit and sandals instead.
Well, all you need to do is put a bathing suit underneath your swimsuit.
Bathing suit underneath my rain gear.
Oh, look at the blackberries. Or raspberries, I guess.
There's got to be some kind of berries that... Oh, yes. Where? Those are like blackberries. Ton of cherries. Cassandra's not very happy with us right now. We let her out to go to the bathroom, but then she was eager to get back in the car. We found her jacket. When was the last time she wore this jacket?
Probably when we were here.
Hey, did you see that one house we passed earlier that had an American flag like that in front of it? But it was the type of American flag you see at a car dealership. It was huge. It was like 20 feet by 80 feet. And what he did, he had a zip line going across his driveway. And when he opens up the flag and runs it across the zip line, it basically blocks his whole driveway.
Oh yeah.
But it was huge.
Good idea.
And it was drawn back, so he didn't have it open yet. But Cassandra, you would have really liked the river. We were just right by it.
you go. Her eyes are funny.
Yeah, you can see it in her eye. She goes like this. She doesn't like the rain. And she'll shake it off a bunch of times.
To make a point.
Yeah.
Son, are you happy?
Yeah. Not really. Oh, we got some Labradors. Oh, they're always happy. Happy, 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 happy. Squirrel. See, doggies. Oh yeah, labs, they love them. All right, it's 4 o'clock. We just got back from our little walk around the campground.
Cassandra's dramatically upset.
Yeah, she's upset she can't go back in the car. Everything that she lays on in the car, we have to put in the tent now. I would prefer to lay in the tent than to sit underneath of this tarp all afternoon. So, yeah, we're just letting Cassandra be comfortable. Yeah, be comfortable until we get the tent. Ooh, that smells like decay, Cassandra. Her breath is stinky today. Yeah. Lay down. Lay down. Down. Lay down. There you go. Lay down. She's alright. Just let her stay there. Let me go get the pads and I'll blow the pads up on her here. Alright, I gotta put this in the... Stay, Cassandra. Stay. Sit. Stay. No, you don't have to lick the water out of these, Rudy. Thirsty? You thirsty? Water's cleared up now. Wasn't this covered with water earlier? Not this part? Yeah. Yeah.
Wet, you know, dirty and
Wet, yeah, dirty sandals. Yeah, the boots are great. Unfortunately, my boots aren't that comfortable. But that's okay.
Definitely not walking.
Yeah, they're definitely not for walking. They're for working in.
For like washing the car and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Doing some power washing or something around the house. Live and learn, I guess. We have to fish this. This looks too good not to fish. I said that the last time we were here and we never fished it. Cassandra's a whole new puppy when it's not raining. It'll be 6 o'clock in a few minutes. We're going through this cherry bush now. Don't get caught up in the back to school specials, Cassandra. Come on. There's plenty more. Come on. Wow, she put her face under the water for that one. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Come on. Come on.
There you go. Good girl.
Ready to go for a swim.
Perfect to sit in. You put your feet down, and then you can go off into the pool whenever you want. Feel how heavy it is. Pick it up.
Oh yeah.
How heavy is it?
Yeah, that's about 15 pounds.
15 pounder.
20 probably.
Yeah, almost 20.
I'm strong, you know. So
You know, it's really heavy wood.
no, it's pretty heavy.
I wonder if it'll float.
She got it out of the water. No. It's alright.
Waterlogged.
Leave it.
Waterlogged. It's alright, baby girl.
It's alright. Leave it.
Leave it.
Don't go swimming. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. Giddy up.
Oh, I gotta get on this sand.
It'll end up coming up to her shins over here soon enough. Over here, sweetie. You can get it down here. What are you doing? Where are you going? It's over here. Right here. Here. Cassandra, here.
Good girl.
Right here. You went right past it. Good girl. Right there. Can you see it?
Good, you did it.
There you go.
You can do that all day long.
She smacked the camera with the stick.
Get out of my way. That's my girl. Girl with an attitude.
We're running out of battery. We gotta get back.
Start a fire. Cassandra's gonna need it.
Yeah.
It's pretty wet now.
Let's get you a fire going. Got my first leech on me.
Oh man.
Yikes.
Yeah, not swimming. Oh.
Ooh, yikes. Get over here. Oh God. Oh God.
It was on there, huh? Oh, there's another one in between your
Oh
toes.
no!
Right there, right? Yup. Is that
Nuh-uh.
it? Is that wrong?
Ooh, it's a leech.
Check Cassandra.
Oh God, it's already sticking to my finger. Oh.
That's it.
Never had a leech stuck on me. Nice and dry now. "7:40, we're going to brush our teeth and then head off to bed. Probably listen to some scary stories before we pass out." Where did the day go? Can't believe I found a leech on me today. That was interesting. Smoke going through the woods is cool.
Oh man, I finished the second book. It's a short book. 60 pages. Just started yesterday.
Oh yeah? What was it about?
Still the mind. Cassandra booby pants. Booby kisses. Good morning, my special little.
Good morning.
My turn. My turn. Oh, it's a little bit stinky, but not too bad.
A little bit stinky.
Did you sleep good last night? Were you nice and warm?
She was super warm. Her and I shared these 3 blankets. And she was so cozy.
You got stinky breath?
There was a squirrel up in the pine tree earlier dropping pine cones.
6 in the morning.
It was loud. We were like, what is going on? And they were falling on the tarp and the grill. It was like, pow, pow. We're like, what the heck? And it's dropping these green, hard, heavy little pine cones. We're going to try and roast some, get the seeds out of them.
Smell really good.
She smells good?
No, they smell really good.
Oh, the pine cones smell good.
You stinky. Did you go for
time
a
is it?
swim yesterday?
I've been reading for a couple
Did
hours.
you go for a swim yesterday?
I've been up since 6. It's 8:12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's getting hungry. She's been taking a lot of naps this morning. Oh, oh, itchy.
She probably has to pee.
Okay. That's my baby girl. Go on, get on out there now.
Go potty. Go check it out.
People chopping wood. Let's put her collar on.
We can ride out change lurking in the mist. Our actions prove that. Fear of change can truly be paralyzing, but we've got the experience now.
It's so much better when you're up here in the mountains. The air is just, even with the smokiness, it still feels better.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it was 100 degrees here when it was 100 degrees over there. Or is it always cooler up here?
Yeah, we're at like 2,200, 2,000 feet, 2,500.
Yeah, it's not that high.
Not that high. What time is it? It's 9:35. Aaron got one too. They're striking. Bunch of minis. The first fish of the trip. Looks like it's a brookie. Oh, hold on, little buddy. Hold on, mister. Oh, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Get this look at it. Hold on. Hold on. I know. Hold on. All right, I had to change my battery out, but there he goes. Oh, here's a brook. He had beautiful red spots going down his side. Like 6 of them. I caught him on this miniature trout spinner. It's got, looks like a rainbow. Just a gold spinner. The treble. Okay, looks like I have to get the feet wet. Mine was beautiful. It had red spots going down its side. What's wrong with it?
Dying. Well, it got hooked really bad.
Oh, what a beautiful trout. Or it's a brook, too.
Yeah, look.
Where'd it get hooked? Oh, yeah, it's like mine. But mine had like red spots going down its side.
Oh, it's dying, I think.
No, it'll take off. Where'd you hook him?
In the mouth, in the throat. Like, it's pretty deep. It really
Well,
took it.
Ooh,
Oh!
I have I have tweezers to get them out, like the proper.
Yeah, you were far away. I wasn't prepared.
Oh no, I knew.
Yeah, I think it's not good. Oh, there. Come on, little
He'll
buddy.
be okay. Yeah, he's bleeding. Well,
Maybe he'll heal. It's not upside down. Or we're gonna gonk him and save him. A little fish fry later.
Yeah, because I thought we were gonna eat.
Yeah, but we have to catch a bunch of little ones if we're gonna do that. I know, keep catching them. This is like our trip in California near Crystal Lake. Kept catching these little brooks. Really pretty. Alright, alright. So, gonna keep these and do a fish fry?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we keep catching a whole bunch this size. What a beaut. This river is abundant in fish, especially these little guys. We're gonna catch a whole bunch of these and make a fish fry. Well, I almost caught my limit. I had 5, but I had quite a few jump off. A couple decent sized guys. Caught them all on this number 2 little trout spinner. Gold spinner. Brookies. We're gonna go have a little fish fry. There's a whole bunch of them. They're pretty aggressive, so I know that there's big ones in there too.
Except I haven't really caught one, except for one.
Yeah, you caught one. One of
Just
these. Yeah. Been roasting the pine cones over top of the fire, and once they get warm enough, I've been peeling back the layers, and you find little roasted pine seeds. And they taste so good.
Really sweet.
They're really sweet. It kind of reminds me of cereal in a way, but they're just so small. You'd have to collect a whole bunch, but it's possible. See, you draw it back, and then there's usually a couple little seeds in there. They're very small, but they're very tasty.
Oh, it's super nutritious too.
Yeah. See, it's just a... Yeah, just a seed. Oh yeah, it's really good once it's roasted. It's so good. Kind of wish these were bigger, but even since they're small, you can still taste. I've never eaten pine cone before like this. I've had pine seeds that I bought at the store, ridiculously overpriced seeds, but now I kind of know why.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to get. It's a good substitute for eating peanuts around the fire. I feel like a squirrel.
Those are probably done, right? You want to remove them?
They're fine on the inside, but you can leave them there.
It's already coming out.
Cooking my boots for about an hour now.
Cassandra's being really cute.
We'll be able to eat these by the time they're done. Y'all hungry? Looks like it's gonna rain some more tonight.
There were 3 little doggy beds in the trash.
3 little doggy beds in the
Yeah,
trash?
3 of
Aw.
them. Probably got brand new ones.
August 28th. Pretty chilly in the morning. It's almost as if the birds have already flown south. In the spring and summer, the birds wake you up right when the sun starts to crest at like 4:30 in the morning. But the last few days it's been really silent. Last night it didn't rain. It was just quiet. Cold. I didn't have my hat, so my head was pretty cold the whole time. Cassandra's hungry girl. Oh, it's like in the 50s? Must be in the 50s right now.
that took a lot of work for it to do.
We're dropping them one after another. Handsome. The squirrel keeps dropping pine cones on our cars. Probably because we stole them yesterday. Where is he?
He's dropping them over here right now in our cars. Look, I've got 4 more.
They're really good when you heat them up. Ooh,
Small.
it's a
You can
small
have
one.
the small one.
This is war. Oh,
They sound heavier than...
they are pretty heavy because they're green. I think I got that on video.
He got a lot of them, but now... Oh yeah, here's another one.
He's gonna be wondering. He's gonna be wondering where they're at.
Yeah, leave a few for them.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad taking them. We were picking the seeds out of these after we roasted them yesterday, and they were good. It was just they were really small. Preparing for the winter. The humidity's at about 95%, so at night everything starts to feel real wet. Nothing ever feels dry. Man, they left little dings on my hood, but I already had some. Sounds like he stopped.
Yeah, I think you should spread some of
I
them.
think I'm just gonna toss them over here so he has them.
Yeah.
Because I think they'll do that. They'll spend time dropping them, and then they'll spend a lot of time just rummaging for them. Oh!
Goodness.
I saw where that one landed. Alright, I'm gonna leave a few cones here so he probably wouldn't be dropping these right now if we let him have the ones that he dropped yesterday.
I know, and we took a lot.
Man, they keep falling and they're loud.
Right on my hood?
Right on your hood.
Oh my god.
He's being a jerk now.
Suckers? It's right here.
This one.
Green one. Oh, this one too. Alright, I'm gonna leave some for him out there. That's enough what we got.
It's pretty funny.
Put it there on my hood.
Ooh, that one went over
Yeah,
there.
look at that.
Oh, shit. Did that just happen?
I don't think so.
That did just happen.
Good, right?
It left a little ding. We better move your car.
There's more over there he's dropping. We should just collect them in a pile for him when he's...
Oh man, there's dings on my hood too.
Mm,
Son of a...
Oh man. Oh. Yeah.
yeah.
Little dings. Okay, it's 2:30. Still dropping. What do you have going on here, Ian?
Well, Warren said that I should put them in a pile for him, but I said you might not be able to find them, so I did put them in 2 piles. And there's a better chance of finding them. But there's one pile there. There's another one. I don't know. Any spot? Find them?
We're gonna make it easy for him. We took 10 for the damage on the car. She put a few in her car and she says it's working pretty well.
It smells good.
Can you smell it?
I put 3 in there. Go in there and smell it. See?
Mm-hmm.
Smell it.
Well, it pays for the dent. Cassandra, you being extra good because you want some nuts.
She doesn't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, they keep dropping. I'd like to know where he's going to take them.
I'd like to know if we'll take them.
All the birds are leaving and he's starting to store food. He can smell it in the air. Winter's coming. What happened to all of your cones?
We put them on top of those tree trunks over there. And
We go for a little walk for...
first time when we came back, There were a few left, but we didn't know who took off. But then the second time we came back, Warren saw them.
I just saw him. He was on here trying to grab those, but he emptied this plate. We made it easy for him, and we also confused the hell out of him, I'm sure.
How the heck did that
How did I do that? He took all those.
You know, like I dropped them all in the same spot.
I wonder where, because he ran down that way. I wonder where he's keeping them all.
Probably that big tree.
He makes quick work of it though. As soon as we leave, he hustles. Because there were just as many on that stump as there are on this stump. And we were only gone for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We made it easy and we made it hard for him at the same time.
Leave him alone. He'll be
I wanted to kill a squirrel and now I'm feeding it peanuts and storing its pine cones for it. You got it all. It's got one stump cleared.
nice.
Some of these have scars on them, like they're missing lips and they're missing half their tail. Even the camp host said these tasted better than the longer ones. And there we go, wild brook trout on the grill. Okay, I forgot we're going to put one on the pan for Ann to see what the
Just to see
difference
the
is.
difference, I'm curious.
Just to see it.
So one on the pan, because we told the guy that we're pan frying them. He said that's the best way to do it. See, you will be the judge.
I think they'll both be pretty close. I think maybe the ones over the fire will be better. That's my opinion. What is it, Cassandra? What is it? Huh?
Oh, don't eat that. That's mine. I'll give you the head.
Bones, dead bones.
Head bone is fine. Fish bone is fine, right? Like small one.
Oh no, half the skin. Oh, face come off.
You have to use the spatula.
Wild caught brook trout, one fried over the fire and the others grilled. Not too much. They're still pretty soft. They look like they're crunchy, but they look edible. I leave one on there to crunch it up. They still seem kind of, but they're done. Oh, we got a fish head right here.
There's no bone, how do you? I forget.
Just pull it off the bone. You can eat all of it, except for the bone. Just rip it off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Skin and all.
Oh, there's the bone right there.
Yeah, there's bone. Careful, you got some bone in there. You didn't really quite pull it off the right way. You just kind of ripped it.
Mmm. Wow.
Is it delicious?
Oh my god, you have to try that.
Yeah?
Mmm. Definitely. The last trout I remember was that trout in
Well, that's the only trout you remember, but I feel like we had one since then.
that's really good.
Oh yeah. Seasoned.
Now we have to try the one that's smoked. Mmm, crunchy. That's really good. I like it. I like it like that.
I put some peanuts in for it too. Try one of these that were on the grill itself. I think I should have done it without the garlic though. It kind of overpowers everything. But it's good. It doesn't taste fishy or anything. You can eat the whole head. It's pretty good.
Yeah, what a crunchy one. Let me try to see how.
They're pretty meaty. You can literally eat everything but the backbone and
That was good.
ribs. That was a nice little meal. I thought it wouldn't be much, but it's actually quite a bit. I guess we could make fish tacos, but it's kind of good by itself.
Yeah, you make fish tacos and just little meat, you won't taste it.
Yeah, it's worth tasting it by itself.
Look at that. Oh, you did it too?
Yeah. Did you eat your head?
Obviously not yet.
Well, I thought you ate two.
No, you gave it to Cassandra. Remember? Okay, I'm gonna try it now. Did you try it?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah. The texture. These are good eating.
Yeah, they are. They're very good eating. And they seem to be abundant.
Wow, we gotta go catch some more tomorrow.
Sometimes it's hard for me to keep my cool. We all need a tune-up, but me and my car especially. Holding myself responsible for all areas of my life and not blaming others would be a good start. I'm most fortunate to have my spicy sidekick Ann and cool Cassandra here to help keep my gears in line.
This one's ready.
Thank you.
Spinach and cheese quesadilla.
Go for it. Cheers. Strange structures. Is that a portal? What's up with this other one? We always see these. Every hike we go on, we always see structure of branches leaning up against one another like a teepee. I don't see anything in here. It's just weird. Kids do that. They usually do that close to home. If it's like a Boy Scout group or something, they would probably tear it back down. Maybe a family was hanging out along the creek all day and a kid was playing around. It's weird. Crazy looking mushroom. There's a few structures there, and then there's more here. It's weird. The final campground of the season was up next, and then it was back to the cottage. But not before a terrifying incident had us thanking our lucky stars.